In this session, we are going to see about arrays in the C program. Actually, what do you mean by array? Array is nothing but the group of elements is stored in the common name, that is called the array. So the real-time example of array, that is a chair, table, and desk, and anything, a chair, table, and stool, door. So there is a separate things, there is a separate objects, but I called them as furnitures. So in this furniture name, there is a table, there is a chair, there is a cardboard, or whatever it is. So but I am called the common name as furniture, that is called the array. So the common things are stored in the common name. So certain things are stored in the common name is called an array. So in this programming, how to declare an array? First you have to declare the data type. The data type and the array name. Here the array name and array size. So these three things is very important to declare the array in C programming. First you have to declare the data type. Either see the example, float mark of 5. Here float is a data type and mark is a array name. There is a physics mark, there is a chemistry mark, and max mark. So there is a some certain marks list, but I'm commonly called that mark. So mark is the array name. So what is the size? Particular size of an array is 5. 5 means I can insert 5 elements. I can insert 5 elements in an array. So this is a simple declaration of or initialization of the array. And how to declare an variable array? The variable means here this is the format. This is the format. Here the array size is 5. Array size is 5, but always the indices or the index is start from 0. So the array is start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. How many elements here? 5 elements. The total elements is called the size of array, but it's calculated from 0. The first array size is 0 and the second one 1 and 2, 3, 4. So this is a representation of array in C programming. Here the access array elements, how to declare the array elements. So already I told the mark of 5 is the array declaration. So the mark of 0 and mark of 1, mark of 2, 3, 4. So this is a individual representation of the particular value. Individual representation. See, like int a, b, c, d. How many elements is here? 4 variables. A, b, c, d. Like this, it is a A, it is a B, it is a C, D, E. But here it's commonly called mark of 0, mark of 1, mark of 2, mark of 3, mark of 4. So it is an individual element. It is taken as an individual element but stored in the common name. That is called the array. So how to initialize the array? How to initialize the values to the array? That's very important. Int mark of 5. Here int mark of 5 means the 5 value will be stored here. So I am declare the value using the open and close parenthesis and the comma for a separate value for the corresponding array. So 19, 10, 8, 17 and 9 is a value of the corresponding array. Okay, I am declare like this. So here is another way to declare the variables without representing the array size. Here the second line I am not mentioned the array size, but we can declare like this also. In this time the corresponding elements count will be stored as a array size. Here I am command 10 means 6 will be stored in the mark of array size. Okay, here the 5 elements. So this is a mark 0 element. Actually this is considered as A, B, C, D, E. Here the mark of 0 value is 19. but the variable name is markup 0. In the markup 0 index, the value will be stored is 19, and the markup 1 10 2 3 4 like this. So this is a storage structure of the array, right? So mark is a common name. Here mark is a common name. I declare the elements. It will store what is the first, what is the mark of 3 value? 0 1 2 3. 3 value is 17. So you have to calculate from 0. That is very important, 0. So only it's represent the mark of the value is 0 equal to 19 and 10 like this 3 and 14. So this is a representation of an array in the C programming. And we can change the value in between the execution. I am declare the array like this, but now I am going to change the value of mark 2 equal to -1. Okay, what is the mark 2 value? 0 1 2. So the 8 value will be replaced as -1. Mark 4 value is 0. So the position of 0 1 2 3 4. So the 9 value will be replaced as 0. So this is a change of the value of array elements. Here the input and output elements of the given array. So how to declare the scanf, how to use the scanf. You can use the same array, means there is a integer %d format string is used, but when you declare the variable and of mark 2, and of mark 2 means it is represent the particular position of the variable, So here I am using I minus 1. It is also, if I value is 4 means 4 minus 1 3, mark of 3 will be stored. I value is 5 means 5 minus 1. So this is a way to declare or get the value from array using the scanf. In the scanf, I directly declare the corresponding position of the array, mark of 2, mark of 0, mark of 1, mark of 5. And in the same way we can print the corresponding array elements, like print of %d, mark of 0. So the mark of 0 value will be print, mark of 2 value will be print. So the mark of I element -1 value will be print. So this is a printf and scanf of the input and the output array elements. So the next one, the example of input and output. Here the simple example program. I am declare int values of 5. So what is a variable name here? The variable name is values. What is the size of an array? 5. The size of an array is 5. And printf enter 5 integers. Here I want to tell one thing. Always you have to declare the scanf inside the for loop. This is array declaration or array input output operation. That is must. You must declare the scanf in the for loop only. So only you can get the individual elements of the given array. For example, 5 is a size, means how many elements there? 5 elements. You cannot write scanf. You cannot write 5 times scanf. You just write 1 time scanf inside the for loop. It will execute 5 times. So the 5 times the value will be received from the user. So always when you use the arrays, the scanf should be written in the for loop. So here the same way, enter the 5 integer. It is start from int I equal to 0, I less than 5, and plus I plus that's even. So scanf of %d and of values of I. Here what is the first value is 0. The first value of 0 will be get from user and stored in the position. Next iteration 1 2 3 4. So 0 1 2 3 4 position will be get from the user. The values get from the user. And in the same way I can use the printf. Printf the same for loop and print all the elements. So value of 0 element here. This is the element, -3 is the value of 0 and value of 1, values of 2 3. So here I am declare 2 and 2 4 elements. So same 4 element will be the output for this using the for loop. So this is a program to understand and get the value from the user using the for loop statement. Using the for loop statement. And the next thing here, another one example, calculate the average. Calculate the average here. The calculate the average means here the mark value, the 10 value will be here, and I want to calculate all the marks value of average. So enter the elements. So enter the elements mean how many elements is here. Maximum 10 element, but user may enter 5, user may enter 3, user may enter 9. So I want to get the number of element, then only I can perform the receive the corresponding values from user. So I'm giving the element is 5 means I am writing the for loop of get the 5 elements from user, because I am declare here 5 elements, total elements is 5. So the 5 elements will be asked from user. The enter the element 1 is I plus 1, because I equal to 0. It start from first position, first element, and store into the mark of I. Mark of I means 0, and also I am add the elements, because what is a program? Calculate the average. Calculate the average. So I am declare sum plus equal to mark of I. The first value will be stored in sum, and the second value will be stored in some third value. So see this operation till the corresponding range. Till the corresponding range. Finally I can calculate the average. Average equal to sum divided by n. That is a print of average of percentage d and average. Finally I can. Here this is the output. Enter the n element is 5. This is the 5 elements. After get all the elements, I can perform this average operation and print the average value of these 5 elements. Now I can enter the value of 3. Then 3 element average will be print. So this is a program to get the element and find the average among the given element. So the sum plus equal to mark of I is a correct calculation to find the sum of all digits. And the next program, last program here, write a C program to find the average of n numbers. Average of n numbers. N may be is range from 1 to 100. I am declare here the range from 1 to 100. If the range is exit means the error message will be displayed. The number is should be range 1 to 100, and enter the number again get the number. So after that the same the number of elements and scan up sum plus then find the average. The same calculation is here. So the both program is equal. And the last program is write a C program to count even and odd elements in an array. How many even elements? How many odd elements? So here I am declare I am predefined the max function. So as define max size 100. That means max 100 it is a predefined. So wherever I am using max 100 keyword, max 100 variable, the value is 100. The value is 100. It is a predefined constant variables. So int array of max size. So what is a max size value? 100. So what is the size of array? 100. And initialize size even and odd. Already we have discussed in the previous session for loop programs how to find odd and even numbers. How to find and odd and even numbers. So enter the size of an array. I am getting the size of an array and get all the elements. So each element is getting from user like this for loop, and I am assuming even value is 0, odd value is 0. So the first number I am checking. This is a checking find the corresponding number is odd or even. This is a calculation. Array of first element is modulo division of 2 equal to 0. If equal to 0 means the even value will be plus plus, because that is a number is even. Otherwise the odd value will be plus plus. Then finally I can print the odd value and the even value of the given calculation. So this is a array statement. Using array we can find the corresponding given number is, all the number is odd or even, and stored in an array. Thank you.